Okay, so today's top tip is another turning through tip, but this tip is all about when you're turning through for straps and handles and things like that. So we're not talking about really narrow rouleau straps, we're talking about something a bit wider. And normally, if you've ever been involved in dressmaking, you might have a piece of fabric that you're going to fold in half, or in this situation here, I've cut two strips and I've just joined them together on one side for the moment. And turning through can be a real pain. So this is my fail-safe top tip. So you've got your piece of fabric, it's either already joined down one side, it might be two separate pieces at the moment, or it might be one piece that you're going to fold over. However you're making your strap, what you're going to do is place a safety pin at one end. And when you place that safety pin, you're going to have the closing end of the safety pin facing out of the strap and the turned end of the safety pin facing in. Use a relatively large safety pin, but depending on the width of your fabric, you'll still have to get two lines of stitching either side of it possibly. So sometimes that dictates the size of the safety pin that you can use. But you're going to put the safety pin in one end, fold the fabric over, and then you will top stitch down the other side just like normal. So I've now sewn down both sides of my project and my safety pin is stuck in there, and you can just see it showing through on the side. And now it's easy for turning through. You just push the safety pin down, take the fabric over the end, and just keep pushing on and keep taking that fabric over the end and tucking it in on itself. And once it gets started, it just keeps rolling. Push it down all the way. Keep going, wishing I'd cut it shorter now. And then the safety pin begins to emerge out the other end. And then when the fabric emerges, you can give it a really tight pull. The reason I like the safety pin to be pointing in this direction, so that's the end that I'm pushing, is so that if accidentally that safety pin gets pushed open, the sharp bit is going in that direction, so it's not going to snag on the fabric as you're pulling it all through, basically. If you've got like a nappy pin, then obviously it's a little bit easier. And there you go, that's all pulled through, and all I've got to do now is give it a bit of a twist, push the seams out and a press, and then I'm all done. So that's my top tip for today.